No,
Yeah.
you were being optimistic. That's I think natural.
Yes.
Like if
Yes.
you're a business owner and then you're doing a startup, I think you have to be optimistic if you're doing a startup, because if you're not optimistic, then you won't even try to do a startup. You won't even try to open up something or a business, no? And then I think that's a trait that all,
Yes.
really, in a way, that all entrepreneurs have, no? They are inherently optimistic. Unfortunately, walang gyud ta na swerte. And it's not just the Philippines, it's the whole world. It's everybody, no? It's
Yes.
like I
Yes.
mentioned, the reason why I wanted to talk to you is, in a
Yes.
way, I was in the same boat, no? Uh, my plan
Mm-hmm.
for 2020 was to, I'm really into cycling, and then I wanted to open up a bicycle shop, basically. And what happened was what happened was that,
Mm-hmm.
uh, it's a kind of a long story, but basically, I needed government offices to be open for me to get the capital for this business. No, that was my plan. And then when the
Yeah.
lockdown happened, the pandemic happened, all of the government offices were closed, which meant I couldn't process this thing that I was processing. And in fact, I only started processing it again pag beginning of August, no? So until now I missed out on
Mm-hmm.
the on basically everything. So the capital is still there, needing to be processed. So I couldn't even kanang buy stock. I couldn't even buy inventory ba, no? Okay, that's where it was. And then that's why I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
talk to you guys. So you
Yeah.
already did you guys sign a contract for your rental space?
The funny thing was we were about to sign na unta. Murag, first is the lease offer. They have a lease offer where they specify the details, the rental fee, the common usage fee, and everything. Then actually we're already good with the lease offer. I was just waiting for the go signal of the other partners na mo. Then at that time murag klaro jud ka ba na kanang dili na optimism will from siguro mga napa sa 80% ay yung optimism at that time mga March murag niabot na sa hapit na jud ma zero ma-zero na and
Pero
dili na siya visible gani
yeah,
na
but you
mo
guys
sign mig something na knowing the future is uncertain.
started already, but you guys didn't stop coffee core. You guys kept going, 'di ba? So what, considering you wala mo ka open og store, and then you were uh you, of course, kanang with the pandemic, especially in the beginning, there really was a lot of uncertainty, and then even until now, there's still a lot of uncertainty. It's more of like people don't know what's going to happen, but you guys have been releasing product. You've been able to do stuff online. Can you talk about what you guys have been doing? Okay, I wanna. The reason why I'm asking this is because I feel like you guys didn't. Kanang you had a business plan, you had an idea, but you also had the flexibility to realize, okay, this pandemic, this lockdown is happening. Do we stop what we are doing, or do we find a way to adapt and try different things? And it looks like that's what you guys have done, diba?
Yes, actually, among plan in our business plan, original business plan is that once we open the shop, we will really push hard in the online sales. Like maybe in this year, like just targeting 10% of total sales will come from online orders. So what we did was we flipped it around na once the pandemic hit, like the time that nag-announce na ang ECQ when people were not going to work. So People had just to stay in their houses, working from home. So the trend really was that people are ordering online, and food delivery services really thrived at that time. Even Facebook groups na nag-cater sa mga food entrepreneurs. We really saw the trend. It's really thriving. So in a way, our plan of physical store first, then second na ang online sales, flip na mo around. So basically, we targeted to launch products that we can deliver easily, and we can make products that were really the market that we are targeting. So what we did is that we ordered specialty coffee beans from one of our roasters na matawag na partner roasters in Singapore, which is also our plan sa Nylon Coffee Roasters. We ordered some of their blends, it online through Facebook. So actually, before the pandemic hit pa, we were already building or having pre-marketing activities na in our Facebook page and Instagram page. So because what we planned once we open, ganahan mi na namin base ba na can see our posts, who can interact with our brand. So we were targeting at least 10,000 likes na sa among page sa Facebook even before we open. So mao na among gibuhat before pa sa na start ang pandemic. So slowly but surely building the audience for the page. Then once we posted our products online, we're really happy na naa sa joy market mo order, even if mahal. Mahal among specialty coffee beans kay imported pa siya from Singapore, which mao among first product actually na gi-launch kay mao man sad among plan na coffee beans i-brew sa among shop. So murag in a way murag introducing the brand, the Nylon Coffee Roasters brand here in Cebu to not just the coffee enthusiasts but katong commercial coffee drinkers, the ones who drink Starbucks, the Bone drinkers, the CBTL market. So what post we posted nylon coffee roasters na specialty coffee beans na aman sa order, and
Yeah,
then
kay
moto it's the start na nasa ring.
yeah, kay the kana that
Yes, Bar.
nylon roastersburg, it's familiar biya gid siya bay kana nga brand, like it's kana nga known brand ba like in Singapore. And then so if you when you brought it in, nagi mga like specialty coffee now, I mean, as you, I'm sure you know, no, specialty coffee in the past few years
Yeah.
here in Cebu has kanang boomed, no, of course pre-pandemic. Now it's a
Yes, yeah.
little bit different, no,
uh,
but before the pandemic, nag-boom gyud ang specialty coffee, and then people were really kanang looking at like what's a good roaster, and yeah, like it's become part of the experience ba nga oh suway ta ani nga roast niya, suway ta ani nga brand, yeah, bring they're just getting like
yes,
different known roasters around the world and then just trying it, no.
yeah.
Um so that's when it gets part of the fun in specialty coffee, no.
Yeah.
So that's good that you guys partnered with
uh,
like a very good
Actually,
roaster.
yeah. Actually, not a exclusive partnership, but for the meantime, because we're aside from nylon coffee roasters, we also have a local supplier side of specialty coffee beans. So, in a sense, matag binimo bay na murag co-op na open source kay we don't roast our beans, and so other coffee shops, they roast their own beans and they ship from other countries, di ba? Kami kay we plan to do partnerships with local roasters and international roasters. Murag in a way Netflix of coffee. Murag from different countries, different roasters, pwede na mo siya i-brew. But ang first jud mo na ganahan murag consistent na brand from outside the Philippines is kana sila sa ang Nylon Coffee Roasters. And actually na-meet na mo sila with my wife last year, November. Nag-vacation man mi sa Singapore, so gi-meet na pud namo sila. And really nice people by then. Actually, nami similarities kay ang usa partner sa nylon kay from a bank pod.
Oh.
From a bank, they decided to quit their jobs, day jobs, and accept jobs sa Singapore in specialty coffee na mga shops dito. Then they learned the ropes. Then they decided after a few years they decided to go on their own. So right now they're one of the matawag nato na murag one of the famous or one of the most respected sad sa Singapore na specialty
So
coffee
so by in Coffee Core,
shops. And
what
kato.